start with Huss, the return of Mike Hussey. How are you guys going to handle him, and how's the crowd reaction going to be like, I think?
No idea how the crowd's going to react. We'll just treat him as another player. We know him well. He's obviously a valuable wicket for us, so we'll be doing everything we can to make sure he doesn't have an impact on the game.
Is there a bit of bad blood at all with Huss and yourself, the Scorchers, about him moving over there? I mean, I know he's good mates and stuff, but the decision for him to go to the Thunder?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously at the time it was... I've learned very quickly in this job you have to divorce professional and personal. So Huss and I have been friends for a long time and will remain friends forever. Of course it was disappointing that he left to the Scorchers, and we're seeing that now. To lose that experience in the middle order is very costly. So whenever you lose someone like Mark Hussey, of course it's disappointing, and we'll never hide that fact. But as I said, that's business, and that's the business we're in.
What about Scorchers? Some say, I'm sure Marsh said, playing for Scorchers is like playing for WA. Do you feel that Hussey, I mean, because he's a WA guy, is it a little bit different for him?
Yeah, I was surprised Huss decided to go to leave West Australian cricket. There's no doubt about that, and we're trying to bring the Scorchers and the Warriors as close together as we can, so we get that pride back into playing for Western Australia. I think it's a critical part of our domestic competition that the players love to play for their state, or certainly as close to playing for their state as they can. So from that point of view, I was surprised Huss decided to leave Western Australia. It was his choice, and like I said, that's the business we're in.
I guess you said you're not sure how the crowd's going to react. Pretty parochial bunch here, and he's one of the favourite sons. It's an interesting mix, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, it'd be. We've had different sides. I mean, Adam Gilchrist came over, the great Adam Gilchrist, to take Tim Zura's spot. I think he got booed, and he tells a great story about it, and then he turned into one of the superstars of international cricket. So look, we'll see. Simon Kadich was the same. He probably been on the other end of it, coming back to West Australia after leaving. So who knows, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But most importantly for me, I don't care how care how the crowd reacts. I care how we bowl to him and we get him out as quick as we can.
Could you have played for anyone else but the WA or Perth side back in your day?
No, I didn't.
Could you have, do you think, if you had that same sort of...
Well, I didn't. That probably answers your question, I reckon.
And having Adam back obviously is a huge boost in terms of experience and that type of
Yeah,
work.
most definitely. Having Adam coming back into the side is a huge boost for it, and we've seen that. What I'm coming to learn in 2020 cricket, initially when it was played, everyone thought it'd be a young man's game, but I actually think it's an old man's game or a senior, because you're under pressure all the time, whether you're batting or bowling or fielding, and usually the senior players, and we see that statistically, and we see it from all the cricket we watch in 2020, it's usually the senior players who have an impact on the game. So to have someone like Adam coming back in is very, very important for us.
You've been happy with Ash Turner's performance as well down in the middle order. I thought he looked like he added a little bit.
Yeah, Ashton Turner's a good cricketer. He's a good all-round package. He's one of the young guys. He's very energetic in the field. He still hasn't bowled either. He can bowl off spin. He might come into calculations against, because they've got a number of left-handers in this side, and obviously he can be a power hitter, but he, like the rest of our batters, where we've gone wrong is they haven't gone on and scored a big score. Chris Lynn won the game for Brisbane Heat, and then Klinger won the game by going on and making a bigger score. Again, in 2020, one of our batsmen has to take responsibility and not get a good 30, but get a 60 or a 70 or maybe 100.
Where's Liam Davis at? Is he any chance of playing any role?
No, Liam Davis has been replaced as of today by Craig Simmons, who's who's played a little bit of first-class cricket before, and he's been outstanding in club cricket. He's probably been the pin-up boy of club cricket for the last couple of years. So he's replaced Liam Davis. Liam Davis will be out for the season now, certainly for the Scorchers.
What about Vogue? He was at a fitness test this morning, was it? Or how did he go about? How was his shoulder? Will he be playing through pain at times?
Yeah, he'll have some pain, but it's a much better outcome than we first thought. When it first happened, we thought it was season ending, and he'd have to have some surgery. But he's had an injection in his shoulder almost as another option, and it seems to have worked okay for him. So hopefully he'll be okay. He'll be in some pain, but he's tough. He's like Kadich Ponting tough, Fogsy. So if he's ready to go, he's ready to go.
How stiff was Adam to miss out on being called up for the one-day side again?
Yeah, he was. I mean, he's had such a good year. He's had a great 12 months in the Australian side. I guess when the captain comes back in, that's certainly a spot opening. And the other argument, I guess, is that Dave Warner has just been in unbelievable form in the Ryobi Cup and the Test matches. So he got pushed a bit, and maybe with his shoulder injury just came at the wrong time, because there was doubts whether he'd be able to play for the summer or not. So he's stiff, but hopefully that'll add to his hunger to play really well for the Scorchers for the rest of this season.
Under 16 matches, I think, without a win. You don't take them lightly though, but it's not a good record for them, is it?
No, it's not a good record, but they've got to win sooner or later. So hopefully, we've talked about that. I mean, and look, we're in absolutely no position to get complacent. We've got to get the balance of our side right. We've been wrestling with the balance of our side all season, really. So particularly with Nathan Coulton-Isle leaving and being a power hitter at the end. So we obviously have to play good cricket. We haven't played particularly good cricket all series so far. We need to remedy that.
And how do you say that Sam Whiteman's fitting into the team?
Well, he's been good. He's wicket keeping really well, and he's had a fantastic year. He's certainly going to push for higher honours sooner rather than later, I think. There's only one wicket keeper that can be selected in the Australian side, but Australia A, or he will be in contention because of his performances over the last 6 months.
And how can he improve his game?
I think Sam, like the rest of our batters, if he gets a start, can go on and score a bigger score. He's had some good opportunities, and he's in good form, and he's a very good player. If he could turn a 15 or a 20 into a 50 or a 60 in this form of the game, it'll certainly help him, but it'll more importantly help us.